Man, I should have peed before I started. This was a mistake. Hey guys. I'm back. It's been 7 days since I last streamed. I do apologize. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, so it's been 7 days since I streamed. Sorry, I missed you guys. But I was busy getting lit in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, except not really. I was in the Gulf of Mexico, but like I wasn't really getting lit. So, you know. Oh my gosh, Jaden, thank you. Binge, I'm watching a movie. You don't have to watch, Egg. What are you up? So, okay, yes. Okay, there's a bit of a story time today, but it's not really a story time. It's just... It's a story, but, like, I wouldn't say it's a good story. Thank you, everybody, for welcoming me back with open arms. I busted, you gonna finish that sentence? You're venting. I wouldn't say I'm venting. New lighting, camera looks high quality. Kind of. I mean, the camera's the same, but the lighting's a little bit different because I got the hue lights, boy. Gotta zoom out. You see that blue hint? That's the hue lights. Being all different hues. Joey, is that what you sent as streaks every day? I didn't know what you were sending as streaks, but now I know. Why were you sending bug carcasses to people? Okay. I'm not welcoming you back with open arms, SMH. I'm welcoming you back with fists. Please, please punch me. Because I know Maddie never will. So, okay. So, story time. It's not really... Again, I don't really know what it is. I'm just upset. Why am I upset? You're about to find out. Okay. Joey. Yeah, Joey, why don't you throw away... Throw them away! Why do you keep them? Okay. So, there's two main things I want to talk about. Crew's story. It's not really a story. And then the Shane Dawson stuff. Why are you always stealing... Or why are you stealing Tina's brand? Oh, story time. Okay. Story time was invented in preschool classrooms, okay? So, Jacob's got a new girl. No, I didn't. That's funny. That's funny that anybody thinks that I could reasonably get a girl. Ever. Period. There's been one girl who's ever liked me back, and that was Katya. So, that doesn't say anything. I don't know what does. Your Insta story of you getting drunk had me high, Scotty. Yeah, so, like, I went to Cozumel. Legal drinking age is 18, boys. You know we in there. Okay. No, I don't, Cairo. No, I don't. That's funny, though. So, here's the situation. So, I went on a cruise, all right? So, we went to a couple places. It was like Cozumel and Progreso in Yucatan. So, or Yucatan, as it should be pronounced. So, welcome to the TED Talk, everybody. So, hey, Jacob, I got a question. What is your question, Robin? If I'm not distracted, I'll try to read it. Brenna, that's such a lie. That is such a lie. What is this thing? Shut up, Cairo. Okay, so, I'm on a boat. And so, okay, what night was it? I believe it was the second night. So it was like Tuesday night. It's Tuesday night. What happened on the... Oh my god. Okay, so it's Tuesday night, right? So my brother and I, my brother Jeremy. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Joey with the thank you so much, Joey. Thank you. I'm telling you guys why I'm upset, okay? Why do we have so many people watching? See, this is why story time streams are the only streams that are good. I'm also kidding. I love playing games, but like, can we get an ooh in the chat for Joey, by the way? Okay, so it's like the second night, Tuesday night. My brother is at the bar, he's smoking a cigarette, and I'm just like chilling. And there's this group performing, okay? There's this group performing. The singer. She's so cute. That's like the premise of this whole story. I'm sorry for baiting you guys, but I'll get to why I'm upset. Okay, so I'm very intrigued. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not actually sorry. Brenna, listen. All of my most successful story time, all my good story times are always about girls, but I don't talk to girls, so they don't happen very often. Roses are red, violets are blue, Jacob wanted clap some cheeks. That's not okay, Griffin. I don't know how you do that so fast, but I don't like it. Okay, anyways, so at first, I'm like, wow. She's really cute. So my brother and I, we just kind of watch from a distance. We're on like the opposite side of the bar. Like, so it's like, I don't know, there's like the stage. There's like a stage and then the bar is like, and we're like on the opposite end. So like, you know, we're kind of far away. So we didn't really like see that much. And so then we're like, okay, well, who's this? Right? Obviously, she was very pretty. So like, had to see him again, right? Watches from a distance. Well, I mean, like, they were performing. Like, they were, like, it was... So, like, I mean... Oh, I know. No, I didn't get rejected. That's why I'm upset. Because nothing happened. So, I mean, obviously, it was like a band. Like, they had, like, it was like a jazz ensemble, and she was singing. So... obviously we were just watching, and then we decided we're like, okay, well, we should probably go see them perform again. Why do I feel like I've heard a story like this before? All right, Sonali. All right. Thomas, did you get her to blow your? I'm not finishing that. So, what is it? Okay, so then the next night. Again, guys, this story is very anticlimactic. It's really not that exciting. Next night, we think they're playing. They're not. And so then, what is it? Like, Thursday night. All right, so we go to dinner. I know that they're starting to perform at 7:30 in one of the lounges. And I'm like, you know I gotta be there. Literally left dinner early. Got up, left. Just completely early. Kyra, oh my god, plot twist. The singer was Stephanie Styles. You know what? Plot twist. It wasn't. Thank you, though, Cairo. And thank you, Thomas. But not so much thank you, Thomas. But thank you to Cairo. So, you know your boy had to leave dinner early. Family dinner. I got up and left. My brother came too. But basically, when we, like, ran down to the lounge, because, like, I need a front row seat, man. Again, performance was great. Like... I mean, it was largely percent because she was really cute, but also like there was a solid percent that was like, hey, live music is fun. So so go front row. Can I say, she was wearing this romper, and it was covered in sequins, right? And the lights on the stage were all different colors, so it was just like rainbow. It was stunning, and she had these like boots on. That, like, they were, like, just past the knees. The outfit was such a nice outfit. And this is from, like a fashion standpoint. Like, she was a human disco ball. Wow, romper, so attractive. Hey, Nestle. Okay, listen. You gotta learn to appreciate, okay? Sorry, I like laugh because like I see what some of you guys are saying. It shows us how long boots were, assuming we don't know what a knee. Yeah, so like they play, what did they do? They did like Motown and disco. And I was like, yeah, like I've heard most of the songs before. At one point they're like, raise your hand if you grew up with Motown. And I was like, I was like, darn. We also never knew how old she was. I still don't know. Like, I would peg it between, like, as low as 25, but as high as, like, 33 to 35, maybe. Like, I literally have no idea how old she was. No, she wasn't 40. She was on the younger side. Why am I admitting what? Okay. No. She was definitely older than me. Hey, listen. You like girls that... When did I ever say that she was... Okay, I never put it as high as 40. Why would you say you don't know... Why are you admitting that? What do you mean? What? Like, I don't know, like... Anna, shut up! No, okay, she would not have been on the cruise, like, performing, if she was definitely over the age of 18. In Cairo, yes, I do. Yes, she did have blonde hair. I actually haven't really described how she looks. She actually looks a lot like somebody that went to my high school. What cruise line? It was Carnival. Thomas, I don't know how old she was. That won't hold up in court, bud. Someone get Chris Hansen. Shut up, Thomas. 5'6" to 7. No, I would say she was shorter than that. She was definitely shorter than that, Griffin. I would peg her at maybe like 5'4", 5'3". I've been on that cruise before. Okay, I mean, okay, there's like a bunch of different Carnival cruises. Like, there's not like one boat. There's like a whole fleet of their boats. It was like, it was the Carnival Triumph. It sailed out of New Orleans. Anyways, so then the next night, so last night, they're performing again. Okay, also, Thursday night, they did like a 3-hour set, and I was there the whole time. Like, I was in the front, and, like, I only got up to pee, and that was it. But, like, I was there. I was enjoying it. It was a great show. And then the next night, so last night, they had, like, an hour-long set, and you know, your boy posted up in the very front seat. They did, some of the ensemble did a jazz performance earlier on Friday, and that was great. I got a book, and I just read, and it was nice. Look, I love live music. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I was in band. I don't know. I definitely enjoy listening to live music. I wouldn't have made such an effort had it not been, like, something that would have been enjoyable for me. Describe her I don't know how to describe her face. She was short and blonde. That's what I don't know what else to say. Yeah, so basically the main reason why I'm upset is because, like, what does a millennial do? Or no, I'm not even millennial. What does a Generation Z person do whenever they find something they think is attractive? They go and they, like, look up their Instagram and stuff, and they, like, Instagram stalk them. But I can't do that because I only know her first name. That's it. All of the bands and stuff on board, typically, like, especially that ensemble, isn't, like, an actual, like, group. And I, like, tried to look it up. It's not an actual thing. So I have no idea who this person is, just besides that her name is Courtney. Looks up short and blonde in Google. Listen, all I know, her name's Courtney. She's from New Orleans. She's short and she's blonde, very pretty. And she's a singer. That's all I got. That's all the information. Low key, I don't know why I never took. I should have taken like a picture, just like for this sake, like for reference. I didn't, and now. Oh yeah, you know Lamar Wilson. It definitely was you. It was. You know what? Plot twist, guys. I've been lying the whole time. It was Lamar Wilson up on that stage, wearing a sequin romper, shaking his booty. It was. Dude, don't dox her. How am I Okay, how am I doxing her? I know her first name. And this, let's look up, what is the population of New Orleans? All right, let's see. There's only 391,000 people in New Orleans? That's interesting. All right, so congratulations. I just narrowed it down to like, what, maybe 100,000 people? Good job. Have fun. I bet you're going to be able to find out who it is. Totally doxing. No, it was not. I know who smashed Courtney. Yeah, so like that's why I'm upset, is because like now there's like no way for me to, I don't know, figure out who this person is. If we find out, Jacob's gonna hit us up in the DMs for the info. I will. 100% I will. If you find it, let me know. Jacob's story sounds like the plot to Dumb and Dumber. I can find her. God dang it. Max, ooh, I'm like, what did I miss? I mean, you didn't really miss anything, Max. I'm just talking about me thinking a girl is really pretty. Do you ever just see somebody and just like to look at their face? There's nothing wrong with that. Courtneys are usually 8 to 10 out of 10s from experience. It's true. Courtneys are usually very attractive. I'm trying to find her by looking up Courtney in New Orleans. Good luck. Yeah, that's totally going to work. Courtney, New Orleans. I wonder how many Courtneys live in New Orleans. Probably a lot. And then I guess one thing that would help is she works for Carnival. So that's all I got for you. Jacob found the love of his life. He's got to fight her 7. Wait, what? Okay, this is creepy. No, that's all that I had to say about that. She's the only. Okay, yeah. Okay. Have you not? I've not seen Scott Pilgrim. No, I haven't. You almost died on a carnival. How'd you almost die on a cruise? How does that happen? That takes a lot. All right, let's not. We're not starting that again. I'm kind of upset that I used my like, how many retweets for you to do this? I'm kind of upset I wasted it already. Like at such a young age. Like yeah, it was great. Like it happened and it was like awesome, but like now the opportunity's over. I can't ever do that again. If I ever do that again, like people are going to be like, "Oh, okay, come on. This is enough." You know what I mean? Lamar, you are so incredibly direct. It is insane. Also, I need to pee really bad, so I'm going to go pee really quick. So, Steven is going to take over the stream for like 2 minutes. I'm back. Ugh. All right. Did Lamar say something else? I'm just always concerned. Who the hell is Steven? Steven is the chair, duh. Okay. Jacob takes a long pee. Okay. I was holding it in for a minute. Leave me alone. Okay, so the other thing that I want to talk about, and the other like major thing, I guess, hang on. Why would you Why would you send that in a donation? You're crazy. Yeah, I think, yeah, no, there was a Build-A-Bear on the ship. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, no, there was a Build-A-Bear on the ship because my stepsister went. Um, okay, so the other thing that I wanted to address is, so I don't know if any of you guys have watched, Shane Dawson's series on, what am I trying to say? Jake Paul. Why was I blanking on Jake Paul? Probably because I don't care about him. So the whole thing with that, right? Listen, okay. That docu-series has me on my toes. But like, okay, I gotta say, the one thing I feel like I doesn't really jive well with me right now, which is not necessarily Shane's fault, but one of the things that I can see being a big problem with this is when they go and they say something like 1 out of 25 people are or have antisocial personality disorder. Oh my gosh, bye Lamar. So yes, even though is that prevalent, and they go and they point a bunch of, not like directly, but they say like a lot of YouTubers have this, right? Also, just because you have antisocial personality disorder does not make you a sociopath, and it does also not make you a psychopath. And there is a difference between the two, and they are like defined terms. So when they do that, and when he was mentioning that, especially when he goes and he shows footage, like there was he put 2 clips in there of Plane Rock. It makes people start pointing fingers, which is never good. And it shouldn't be a thing, is because people aren't educated on it. The only reason why, I personally know anything about antisocial personality disorder is because I took AP psychology. That's the only reason. And if I had not, then I probably wouldn't even know what it is, or only had heard slightly of it, because people just throw around the term sociopath and psychopath, even though there is generally like, I wouldn't know, I don't know if it's necessarily a causation that if you have antisocial personality disorder, that directly causes you to be a sociopath or a psychopath, but like, I don't know. It just kind of like, I feel like it causes a lot of problems. No, he didn't call King a sociopath. He was showing footage and he said like that these are not, like, he's not trying to point fingers at anybody. He's just using clips, right, of people doing crazy things. So there was a lot of David Dobrik using a flamethrower, because David Dobrik uses a flamethrower. However, so much of David Dobrik's stuff is like sketches. It's sketch comedy. All of it's like planned. And it's just he also didn't differentiate there being a difference between being a psychopath and being a sociopath. Because all they talk about is somebody being a sociopath, but they didn't really talk at all about somebody being a psychopath. Yeah, like the way this psychiatrist described anti-personality disorder and being a psychopath low-key made me feel a little off, plus the stock footage felt boring after a while. And I wasn't bored at all. I never got bored, but again, no, they didn't say psychopath. They said sociopath, and there is a difference between the two. The only, comparisons I can really draw up as to what the difference is taking AP Psych, you learn about antisocial personality disorder, and typically, almost every single serial killer is diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder. Because if you're murdering multiple people simply because you like doing it, you don't have remorse for those individuals. And therefore, that's like the biggest lack of empathy and lack of remorse. Those are like the two biggest, they kind of tie into each other. But those are like the two biggest categories. But that's where there's like the difference between psychopath and sociopath. When we were learning, we had to like identify what they were. We were like, our teacher would give us a serial killer, and we would have to decide whether we thought, after looking at like case study notes, about how they operated, how they murdered, terrible stuff, obviously. But that's obviously like that. I mean, it's psychology. That's what you have to do. But we had to characterize which one they were, whether they were psychopathic or sociopathic. And generally, how the category worked, or how the, what's the word? I can't think of what the word that I'm trying to think. Diagnosis. And so whatever, the diagnosis, generally, if you are psychopathic, you are very meticulous, you're very like OCD, and that's where being a psychopath, you're more charismatic, you're more likable. Sociopaths, on the other hand, generally are more socially awkward. They don't really fit in. So how she was describing being antisocial was very, very, like, I feel like extreme, because obviously almost every single personality disorder has a spectrum, right? Just like the autistic spectrum. There's light and there's severe. Obviously, serial killers fall on the very, very severe end of being antisocial. However, somebody who is diagnosed just being antisocial but can live a perfectly normal life generally is okay. Like, or not okay, but like not like okay to live. Like, they're not like as bad as obviously a serial killer. I'm sorry, I'm not like probably using the best words. Well, Anna, I know that. I know that's not, like, on Shane, but however, I feel like YouTubers would more align with the idea of being psychopathic, in my opinion, not sociopathic. But basically, so, like, psychopaths. So, like, a example of somebody who's a psychopath. Ted Bundy, right? I don't know exactly how many people he killed. He targeted younger females, but not like, I don't think he went for like, yeah, no, I don't think he went, just like younger females. But he was very, very charismatic. He was very attractive. He was a likable person. Obviously, he wanted to kill people, right? However, somebody like Jeffrey Dahmer was very much not like that. They were both are antisocial, but opposite ends of, like, not the spectrum, but like it almost like it's spectrum, but it like diverges. But like one psychopathic, the other sociopathic. And I don't know, I feel like it would have been slightly helpful to, like, just differentiate that. At least mention that there's a difference between the two. And especially, like, I don't know, I just feel like they took, like, a very, I mean, obviously, he's recognized, he's come out and said that it was very, very dramatic, which it was, which it's kind of meant to be. It's like a it's like a docuseries, so, like, he wants to attract people in. However, when it comes to a topic where there's so little education on it already, because how many people in here know, before that episode 2 of this docuseries, knew the symptoms of antisocial personality disorder? Probably not a lot, because it's not something that's talked about, but it should be talked about. But because it's not talked about, I feel like the way that Shane kind of approached it, he needs to kind of, especially when he's going to go and say, yes, a lot of YouTubers show signs of being sociopathic. Now listen, in the DSM, what does DSM stand? I always forget what DSM stands for. What is the... Okay, so the DSM, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. So the DSM is basically like the standard for, obviously, diagnosing mental disorders. In it, they list the different symptoms of it, and they went down that list, but you don't have to exemplify every single one of those traits to be antisocial. And even if you do exemplify some of those, it does not make you antisocial. So somebody being impulsive does not necessarily mean that they're antisocial. Now, if they were to go and say that, like, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. Pretty much every YouTuber is a narcissist to some degree, some varying degree, because even me, I'm a narcissist. I'm sitting here live streaming, expecting that you guys care to hear what I have to say. Regardless of how much people want to say, like, oh, I don't know why people watch my videos, blah, 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 you still upload videos with the intent of people watching them. Makes you a little bit of a narcissist. I'm not saying that you guys don't care, because I know you guys do care. You guys have told me. But, like, it's the general premise. Casey Neistat said it. He's like, if you're a YouTuber, like, you are, to some degree, no matter how much you want to try to rationalize it, a narcissist, because you think people care about you and your problems in your life. Now, if you were to say that, yeah, I'd probably believe you a little bit more. I don't know. I feel like it's just led to pointing fingers, especially, like, apparently, like, Brenna was telling me that David Dobrik has been getting, like, a shitload of comments on his videos of people blaming him for being a sociopath, which kind of makes me upset, because it's like, these people are not psychiatrists. They're not psychologists. There's a difference. That makes so much sense. Whenever I live stream, I don't ever expect people to actually want to watch me play a video game or something, and yet I get up to 20 people at times, and it's mad fun. Yeah. What did Kyra say? Ooh, Brenna was telling you source unreliable. Okay, anyways, but Brenna was saying that a bunch of people were blaming David Dobrik for being a narcissist, and the big problem with that is, obviously, these people are not psychologists. They don't know, they're not in a position where they can say something like that and point fingers, like, at somebody like that. What would happen if you went out in the street and you saw somebody who looked timid in public, and you're like, you have anxiety? Like, actual, like, anxiety, not just, like, anxiety, like, oh, I'm anxious in that moment, but, like, social anxiety. Like, that's not cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pointing fingers is never good. And if any of you guys have, I would definitely not, because you are not psychologists. That's like if you think you break your arm, you don't go to your friend and say, "Hey, do you think I broke my arm?" When your friend, is your friend a doctor? No, your friend probably, I don't know what your friend does. You're probably in high school watching this. Your friend probably has never taken an anatomy class. And you're not gonna go and ask your friend, "Hey, can you diagnose whether or not my arm is broken and then make me a splint so it like becomes unbroken?" No, you're gonna go to a doctor and you're gonna be like, "Hey doc, is my arm broken?" Because they went to school for that. You can be like, "Hey, I think it's broken," but that's like if you go to like a friend and you're like, it's not, obviously it's not like the perfect scenario, like, example, but like, just don't point fingers at people like that. That's rude. Especially like when so many YouTubers have so much stuff going on in their lives. Because, again, just because they exemplify symptoms of a certain personality disorder, there's a lot of overlap when it comes to certain disorders. So, like, the person could be struggling with so much more that you don't know about, and that's why they act the way they do. Like, again, not to defend Jake Paul or anything, but with what Shane was saying at some point in the series, where, like, maybe Jake acts this way because of his brother. Maybe his brother is a sociopath, but he feels like he always needs to be better than Logan because Logan is always trying to push Jake down, And so that's what leads Jake to do all these crazy things, and it just has gotten so much to his head, and he's just inflated in his brain that's the problem, but isn't actually, like, necessarily, like, a diagnosable, like, disorder besides envy and emotion. Because something like envy and anger and jealousy, stuff like that, those are incredibly, incredibly strong emotions. You literally have an entire portion of your brain wired for anger. You don't have an entire portion of your brain wired for happiness. That's why when you get angry, you're freaking mad, dog. Like, so there's so many things. So, like, don't point fingers. Moral of the story, just don't point fingers. I hate people that are like, man, introverts are such an overused personality when they talk about YouTubers as if it's something like a choice. Yeah, I mean, okay, Resnuke, antisocial personality disorder does not mean you're quote-unquote antisocial as in not social. The antisocial aspect comes more of like a lack of empathy and, a lack of remorse. Not being like introverted and shying away from social interaction. That is very, very, very important to distinguish between that, because just because a YouTuber locks themselves in their house all day because they don't, we're not talking, and yeah, you can be antisocial as in you don't like to socialize. That's not the same as having antisocial personality disorder, APD, okay? Antisocial, asocial, wait. That's a good, okay. Gamer Talks, that's a good point. Antisocial and asocial. Asocial would be closer to what we are saying right now that you guys are talking about in the chat as being antisocial. When people say introverts are selfish, like, just because we choose not to talk or communicate with people doesn't mean we don't care for anyone. Like, yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Like, I can only take so much sometimes. Like, I get drained by being in large social environments, and I, like, need time to myself. Which is fine. Like, never feel bad. Like, listen, if you feel a certain way in a situation, like, your feelings are legitimate. Like, that's fine. APD would be like they can't relate to feelings of others. Yes. That's what antisocial personality disorder, that's like the main premise of it, is that you don't really feel feelings about other people. I think that they stretch it a little bit when they say that, life is like a bunch of, pawns and stuff. Callie, that's what we're discussing that right now. We're discussing that whole thing right now. That's where we've gotten in the conversation now. Wait, what's somebody who's very social called? Just social or extroverted? It's don't worry, Callie. Yeah, it's just like, back to the premise of it though. You don't know what these people are going through. You don't know their life story unless they have explicitly told, unless you know them. And even if you do know them, you don't necessarily know everything that's going on, because I can guarantee that not all of my friends do not know all of the emotional trauma that I'm going through. Trauma is definitely an overstatement, but like, not everybody knows. So like, moral of the story, don't point fingers, because especially if you're going to go and you're going to call somebody a sociopath, or a psychopath, you're like, that's like legitimately calling somebody crazy. You know what I mean? So, am I late? Please answer. I mean, I've been streaming for 42 minutes, so like, I wouldn't say you're like late, but yeah. What's the thumbnail about? I don't know. It's just I just found a photo and made it the thumbnail. I thought it would be funny and relatable, you know what I mean? It's about finding the thick fish. It really is. Even though introvertism oh my god, I can't talk. Isn't a matter of mental disorder, but rather personality type. Can I just ask why introverts understand extroverts, but extroverts don't understand introverts? I think it's because it's just the whole, you can literally look up, it's just not understanding the other side because you can't relate to it. When you can't relate to something, it's hard to understand it. That's kind of the premise of it. When extroverts like just going out and partying, and maybe not partying, but like going out and being in social environments, but introverts don't, it's hard for an extrovert to understand why somebody wouldn't want to do that, But it's easier, I feel like, for introverts to do it, is because sometimes, or a lot of times, introverts do want to go out and do stuff. It's just a matter of how you, like, recharge. Do you recharge being by yourself, or do you recharge being with other people? And for me personally, there's very few people that I can, like, spend extremely, like, prolonged periods of time with. Most people fall in the middle. Like, most people are not 100% introverted or 100% extroverted. Like, everybody, I forget what the word is, but you fall, like, in the middle. It's always a spectrum. It's never like one or the other. Like, you can't, going and saying so definitively, like, that's another thing that you always need to think about, too, is any sort of thing with the brain is almost always on a spectrum. Almost every single disorder that there is, a mental disorder, is always on a spectrum. Because it's not like you can be on one end or the other. So, like, I don't know, that's just another important thing to remember, just because, like, I feel like a lot of times people just characterize one side or the other and are very, like, oh, no, I shouldn't say, like, no, being introverted is not a disorder. That's just a personality type. But what I'm saying is disorders, personality types, everything's on a spectrum. You can either be really, really nice or you can be really mean. But you can also fall somewhere in the middle and be, like, kind of nice but kind of mean, Like, everything. What's your advice for people with manipulative friends that use psychological warfare? What would you call that? This friend is basically mean to me, but nice to literally everyone else. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't know the word for that, but sounds like you need to not be that person's friend. Um, I think they use the phrase slow to warm up for people in the middle. That's how I am. I can't talk or be around people until I get to know them. I mean, I'm definitely like that too. Um, Again, I think it depends because like if I'm in a situation where I can easily talk to somebody, I'll talk. I can talk forever. Um, but yeah. Rip stream. Wait, what happened? Did something happen? But yeah, I don't really think I have much else to say. I pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. Um, Wait, did something happen? Oh, it's back. Okay, it's just lagging. Okay, well, I wasn't gonna stream um, for very long, anyways. So I think I'm gonna end the stream now because I think that we, unless anybody has anything else to say, um, you have any advice for wanting to be social but literally can't? Finding a really good group of friends is always like a good thing. Like start out like if you become friends with one person and then you get introduced into their friend group, that's usually like a good way. Like it literally just starts with like one person, you know? Like you just got to like make friends with one person and then that friend has other friends and it just kind of it can propagate pretty well. I think it came at the end of the T. Oh, there wasn't really any T anyways. Also, I see you, Christoph. Why are we wait and then extra that's an extra long ellipses. Um like I'm definitely someone who's super loud and extroverted, but only once I get to know someone. Otherwise, to people I don't know, I'm usually really quiet. You spelled that quite, but I read it as quiet. Yeah, no, I think it just depends for me. It's so circumstantial for me. Like I can't really like pinpoint it. Like if I'm like in a group of people, like yeah, I'll like do whatever. Um I definitely feel more comfortable around certain other people, but like around like my friends, but I mean, I'll get wild with pretty much anybody if like the situation is right. But that's the thing is the situation has to be right. But I don't like just like going up and just like talking to people. It needs to be like situational where like, you know, yeah, pretty much all I did was talk about like a cute girl that was on this cruise and then talk about mental disorders. Um yeah, also being introverted and being shy is also different. I love when people tell me to like to use my words. Whenever something like that happens. It's shock. Sorry, I'm. What do you want me to do? Oh my god, bye Babo. Okay, Christoph said, Jacob, I absolutely love when you share your thoughts about things. I appreciate the fact that you're growing in your vision for your personal YouTube brand. You are the best when you are just you. Keep up the good work. Glad to support. Christoph! Christoph, you should subscribe to my third channel. Oh, I'm terrible. You should subscribe to my third YouTube channel. If you just search Jacob Ducay, it will show up. I don't know how many subs I'm actually at. Let's see. I need to go to my channel really quick. I'll send the link for anybody who's watching that hasn't subscribed. It doesn't have any videos yet. There's no videos yet, but it's gonna be popping. We're at 110 subscribers. So go subscribe. I'm gonna be posting the first video on there probably this week. I'm really excited about it. Wow. Can I just say thank you, Christoph? Again, I know I really don't know what to say besides thank you. I don't know why you do. I do know why you do it. I also don't I guess I know why you do it. I don't understand why you do it. But thank you. So I'm totally already subbed. All right, well then, just kidding, Christoph. But seriously, thank you so much, Christoph. It helps a lot. If anything, it helps me continue doing. So thank you. You know why, you know how. We just don't know when I will strike. I know when you'll strike when you talk in the chat. Because I feel like you watch the streams, you just don't always talk in the streams. But, thank you. Thank you. Oh, one thing I did want to mention. I tweeted about it today. But, when they were listing off, when they were talking about the whole antisocial personality disorder, I was sitting there and I was, thinking to myself, holy shit, am I antisocial? Does this apply to me? I dead-ass sat there and thought that I was a sociopath. And was am I just... Is everybody around me just a pawn? Do I only help people because, I just want to get further in life? I was so concerned, and I was, questioning my entire existence for a minute. And I was oh my god. And then, literally, the first thing that made me think, and I tweeted about it, the first thing that made me think, wow, this is fake, was, one, how excited I get at Zelda games, and then Bongo Cat. So, those are the two things. Also, all of the times that I've helped Brenna, I definitely didn't have to do that because Brenna's really not that great of a friend, and I helped her so much anyways. That was a joke. I'm sorry if you're watching, Brenna. That was a total meme. You're a good friend. Just saying I'm always lurking make me a psychopath. You know what, Christoph? I think it might. I don't know if you want to get into it, but what do you think of the Supreme Court person getting accused of sexual... Honestly, I haven't looked into that much. I haven't... I've been ignoring politics a little bit. Brent, I literally excused myself already. Brenna's wig just got snatched. But yeah, no, I was just sitting there wondering, I'm oh my god, does this apply to me? Maybe it does and I just don't know it. But I think the fact that I was concerned about actually being... I feel like it's the whole thing where it's oh, you're crazy if you just refuse that you are crazy. If you're able to, genuinely admit that you are crazy, you're probably not crazy, you know? Yeah, so, I don't think I have antisocial personality disorder. But I probably... Wait, what is... Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys this. Can I buy AirPods? I want AirPods so bad. Hang on. Sorry. Okay, listen. So, like, AirPods. Okay. Like the, headphones that Apple makes, the Bluetooth. Oh my god, can I just say I'm so sick and tired of only having one port? How much money is that going to cost me? Alright, calm your horses, Christoph. Let's see, they are... can I just say, every time I go to Amazon, I type, like, A in my browser and it just automatically fills out Amazon. It always brings me to Euro converter to US because one time Reversal needed to buy a converter when we were in LA for E3. And that, buy Bluetooth headphones. That's... No, the thing is that, like, from my knowledge, the only, like, earpods that are like that, like headphones that are just there, or like the necklace thing, AirPods are like the best. Almost every tech YouTuber I've watched has said that AirPods are the best Bluetooth headphones. They currently cost $145 on Amazon. So they're actually probably not even the most expensive headphones. This is just 15 minutes in case. See, but the thing is, I don't listen to my headphones for like hours and hours and hours. So like, oh yeah, no, that red light, it's just a dead pixel. There's a blue one over here somewhere. It's hard to see. That one's harder to spot. Yeah, no, this red light right there, that's just a dead pixel. Don't worry about it. I mean, I like the Apple headphones. I don't know. I want AirPods. Say what you want. I want AirPods. So can I put AirPods on? Because I can connect them to my laptop and stuff, and then I don't have to worry about freaking wires. I just hate having to... I always have to carry around 2 pairs of headphones with me. Because I always need my headphones for my phone, and I always need my headphones for my laptop. And it sucks. I would love to eventually... I want an Apple Watch, and I want AirPods. Because I want to be able to, also running and exercising. That's one of the main reasons why I want the AirPods. Is because I can run and exercise without having to worry about stupid wires. And then also I want an Apple Watch so that I can run and listen to music without having to take my phone. Because I don't like running with my phone. Because it's like, I don't like carrying something while I run. So... nobody has any objections to the AirPods. So, oh my gosh. Hi, Irving. Jacob wants to be peak millennial. It's true. It really is. Okay. AirPods. Should I just say, I'll just put Bluetooth headphones. While I was on the cruise, Monday and Friday, I worked out for like 3 hours. I was on the elliptical at one point, and for a split second, it said I was burning 1,147 calories per hour. I was hustling, man. I was going. I cover up your shame. All right, new donation goal. That is super. No, I remembered it because I was like looking and I was like thinking, I was like, how high can I get this? And I was like keeping track of what the highest number was when it happened. Yeah, no, so like, I did a lot. So like Monday, I went and I like walked 6 laps around the track, I think, and then I ran a mile. Like a pretty quick mile, and then I went and I lifted weights. I then did an ab workout. I then went on the elliptical for 30 minutes, killed it on that. Then did a quick like calisthenic workout, And then I went to the track again, and I did another 4 laps walking and 2 miles running. And that was on Monday. And then yesterday was pretty similar, but I did the 2 miles on the treadmill instead of out on the track. Fastest mile time that I've ever ran was like a 5:15, but I've never done just a single mile. Whenever I would have to do mile splits, I'd always have to do like 4 or 5 of them. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I figured like I was on the cruise and I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, might as well like get a good workout in, you know? Only AirPods. Long ellipses. What the heck? You deserve it. Love you. Maybe let's look up Apple Watch prices. Apple Watch. Didn't they just come out with a new Apple Watch? Thank you, Chris. I didn't really say thank you. Thank you. Why do you do it? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't. But thank you. Christopher, what the fuck are you? That's what I'm saying. Dear God, Christoph, why? Jacob knows he's gonna get more donations if he keeps searching things up. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Whenever something like this happens, I have to sit down and think about what I need. But also, Apple Watches are like $500. They go up to $800. Oh, that's GPS plus cellular. So I don't need cellular. I just want GPS. But that's expensive. I do not need to be buying a $400. Yeah, no. Okay, Apple Watch is canceled. Sorry. I don't know what do I don't. I'm trying to think of things that I need. Unless I just like try to get ahead with maybe just like try to get ahead with the games. Get the space gray aluminum 44mm. Good thing the landlord subscribes to Jacob too. Wait, does he really? Wait. Oh, wait. Don't you live with your dad, right? Is that right? A girlfriend? Oh my God, I should make the donation go a girlfriend. You're right. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I actually do have a Fitbit. Grandpa. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. You have an extra. How much would you sell it to me for, Mason? We can talk later. What's the next game that I need to buy? You know, maybe I should just start saving for my trip to New York in December. I need to buy flights soon, so... Oh my gosh, Jake. Basically, I just saw a pretty girl on a cruise and I didn't know her name. So, no, I don't plan on getting Dark Souls. I know I was considering Red Dead Redemption, but I don't really know if I want to spend the money on it or the time to play it. I definitely think I need to start saving because I need to buy plane flights to New York for Smash, as well as buying the actual, like, bundle and the amiibo. So, like, I'm probably going to be spending... I'm going to get the steel case with the Pro controller, so that's, what, $120? Because it's 60 plus 70, so it's probably 130, right? So that's that bundle's 130. So 130 plus some of the amiibos. So like that's at least like I'm probably looking close to like $200 for that. Um, and then on okay, here we're gonna make a fat donation goal here. Um, Smash Ultimate launch. I'm gonna go way over what I'll probably end up needing, but that's probably for the better, just cause like gotta be smart here. That way, wiggle room is always good. Wiggle room is always a good idea. So, all right, Smash Ultimate launch. Can I present the theory that Jacob is Kristoff and donates money to himself, then reacts? Please, thanks. I most definitely am not. Okay, Raymond, I did not make it $2,000. I made it $600 because I figured between buying flights and potentially maybe needing to get an Airbnb for a couple nights, that should be enough. Because the flights is going to be over $200 easily. So that would really be that would be narcissistic if anything. Just to get like attention like that. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, I should have made it 666. I missed out on an opportunity. Oh my god, believe me, I'm not pulling a Drew. What's with all these dudes saying to buy a girl's heart? I won my wife's heart by just being myself and not with money, home skillets. Well, sadly, most of us are not as good at talking to females. And also are not in situations where we can talk to females. So, like, you know, we're a little bit, you know, buying a girlfriend is probably my most viable option at this point. So, yeah, there's that. I would like to go to PAX South. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen because something like really big might be happening in January, but it's not confirmed yet. So yeah. I'm gonna throw up. I like legit feel nauseous. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that one. I'm gonna say thank you, but I'm largely gonna ignore it. To the E-Man. Kristoff. What the fuck? I'm gonna say it. Oh my god. I have a request. Can we get some donate animations for over 100? Send me your suggestions. Literally just have like a Kristoff donate for like what the You know, actually, Let's Go Pikachu is really expensive. Christoph, I swear to God, I thank you. Please don't spend any more money on this stream. God damn it, Crystal. Okay, how much is Let's Go with the Pokeball? You know what? Maybe new brakes for my car. Okay, Let's Go. I think it's what, 110? Because I think it's 60 with the Pokeball. I think it's 60 for the game. It's only 100. Okay, so then I need to make the donation go 110 because I lose some of the money. That comes out 11.16, right? Yeah. All right. Well, honestly, I'm personally going to say, fingers crossed we don't finish this donation goal this stream. Wait. Yeah. No. Fingers crossed we do. I don't know. I don't want, more of the story, I don't want to. Isn't this kind of a thing? Make a donation goal, fill a donate goal, make a goal, fill a goal, Jacob's head spins, rinse and repeat. Yeah, I mean, it like kind of is a trend whenever you start donating. But like, it shouldn't be, but you make it one anyways. Jacob is too young to die. It's true. It's true. Dear God. I'm not getting Let's Go Pikachu. Oh my God, email. Oh my God. Why? Why email? What is? I don't understand this arm fart gang. There's so many of you. How many fake accounts do you have? I don't know. Please don't donate ever again. The thing is like after you say, "Come on, chat, should I do it?" I know you're likely gonna do it at this point. And so I'm kind of just waiting now, which I don't know if it's like, is that bad of me? But like, I've just like picked up on the cues, and they're very obvious, Christoph. Like they're beyond obvious. But you have a point. You have a limit. And I feel like every single time you donate on stream, that limit is like pushed a little bit higher. And I don't like it. I mean, like, okay, obviously, it makes me incredibly happy. Because, like, the fact that you're willing to do that and that you're, like, so heavily invested in my channel is insane. And it is incredibly flattering. But, like, it's like, it's a lot. Okay. So, oh, shit. I'm just trying to think. E-Man, arm fart gang will never stop. I see. It's coming up. Hang on. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Wait. There it is. Just taking a break and saying hi. You know, Christoph, I believe that is the smallest amount you've ever donated by, I'm going to bet at least 20 times. I don't know if you've ever donated less than $20. I can probably check. Now that I think about it, I can go to my donations, top donors. Obviously, it's Christoph. Okay, wow. The total amount of money that you've... Wow. Okay, let's see. Mother... I'm gonna have nothing left to buy, Christoph. I'm gonna have nothing left to buy. What am I supposed to make donation goals for? What am I supposed to buy? What the hell? And of course, you don't even do the 110. You just go up to 125. Because why not? Because why would you? I don't know. Oh, here's a donate for 420 that I see. Your first, can I just say, your first donation, period, was $175. Just bam. Thank you, Christoph. Thank you. You know what? The reason why I'm upset now, the reason why I'm upset has changed from Cruise Girl now to Christoph donating obscene amounts of money. Thank you, Christoph. Oh my god, wait, here's a $1 donate. Dang, Christoph, you know, you had to do it to me. God damn it. You are a madman, Christoph. Well... I don't know what to buy now. Fire Hardest, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I wish you good luck at work. Can't relate. Wow, I'm trying to think, like, I don't... Oh my gosh, bye, Jake. Unless that was to him. I'm guessing that was saying bye to me. Yeah, honestly, at this rate, Christoph probably could have bought my entire Amazon wish list. Jacob, check Twitter. Alright, let's see. No! Okay, wait! Cairo said that the 101 donation from Christoph was not Christoph and it was actually Cairo. So I guess thank you, Cairo. Why? Why would you Pogo exposed here? Wait, Christoph said, I distinctly remember that first donate. I was so concerned I didn't do it right, and I thought it was going to look flaky. It's whenever somebody comes in and donates like a large sum like that, it always is like low-key kind of like, what? It's like concerning, but like obviously, typically like most people are not in it to like, you know, like do some, like most people are not malicious, and I feel like I've been very lucky in drawing a crowd that hasn't been, like, toxic, you know? I feel like my viewership is amazing. Like, the people, like, the community around it is, like, awesome. But, E-Man, thank you. Again, I don't... Please stop with the arm fart gang. It's too much. It's too much. I'm just... I'm like speechless. The Jaguar fan base is definitely not toxic. We don't have standard toxic ships. Oh, I'm glad. It literally, like, it makes me happy to know that, like, people see me as a human and not just as, like, another person, I guess. It's always, it's nice to be treated well. Do a Let's Go Pikachu donation now, since you get the, listen, excuse me. It was hard enough for me to put the money down, the $5 down to put in for Let's Go Eevee. I'm not buying both. No, I don't even want the first one, but I kind of like have to get it. And I'm definitely doing a Nintendo hater video, and I hope that I can make my money back from it. I actually think it's really funny to watch you struggle to come up with a new donation goal. Because it's like, usually it's like not that difficult, but like, when something like this happens and it's like I can't like think of what I need, because like right now, like, okay, again, like I'm incredibly thankful for what I have, and I'd say honestly one of the main things that I probably could use that something better would be, you know what, a new bendy tripod, because this bench right here, this bench cannot hold this like 5-pound camera. It especially when you put this lens on it, when the lens itself weighs like 3 pounds, it literally just, it doesn't work. Like this takes like no force to move. So in order to like actually hold this like camera, my ADD up, it like has to be like set up perfectly, just like a tripod, and that's it. Otherwise the joints will buckle. So actually, come to think of it, that's probably, of anything that I truly like need, now that I think about it, that's probably it. So let's look up Joby Gorilla Pod. Okay, so that's just the ball head. I need... They have a big one. I need the big one, not this one. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right one, because I know they have a few of the tripods, and I just need to make sure that like I get like the heaviest duty one. Because shit ain't working, dude. Do they really only have the one? I thought they had like a $150 Gorilla Pod. I thought they had like a super expensive one. Bro, there's no way that this thing... There's no way. That's also like not the right mount. Okay, this is... Okay, why can I not see the bigger one? I need, like, the bigger one. I was able to find it the other day. I don't know why I can't see it right now. Oh, here we go. Alright, this one. So this one... Joby Gorilla Pod, 5K kit, professional tripod, 5K stand, blah, blah, blah. Holds up to 11 pounds. That's the shit I need, dude. Rather than 6. This thing is a freaking monster. That's what I'm looking for. If this thing can hold up a 1DX with a telephoto lens, can probably hold my entire body weight. So, it's currently listed for 130. So, we're going to end this... Bendy tripod. Because your boy's trying to vlog. I didn't miss any... Okay, no, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any donations. Okay. New donation goal is set. Are they still going on about... here's a little perspective. I have an eBay store that I have sold 20,000 so far this year. Plus, I have a full-time chemist job I share with people who I think stand for good things. Wait, what's your eBay? What do you do? What do you sell on your eBay store? I'm curious. Because, like, now I want to, like, give... I don't know what you sell, but, like, now I just want to buy one, just whatever it is, just literally just because. Oh, so did you get my package? Yes. Ramen noodles. I did. It's currently sitting on the floor right there. I need to, like, put it somewhere. Wow. Shipping is typically it's on Amazon. So oh wait, the shipping's not free. Oops. Yeah, this one is however not on Prime. So that's slightly, I might need to up the ante a little bit, but it's okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cuz that's like also, like, Christoph, thank you. I don't think I'm a good person. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I don't think that I'm like, I don't think I'm like a phenomenal guy. Like, you know, I think I have decent morals, but like, dude, I don't know. You're wild, and I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Jacob, do not check the Discord I sent you. What do you mean the Discord? Did you, like, tweet it at me? I'm confused. Or did you, like, send it on Discord? You sent it on Discord. You said not to check it, but I have to. You are authentic, and that is rare. Like, thank you. I feel like thanking somebody for being themselves shouldn't have to be, like, a thing. You know what I mean? Alright, how long have we been going? I haven't been paying attention. An hour and 30 minutes. Zoinks. I was going to end this like 45 minutes ago until Christoph started donating $1,000. You freaking madman. I don't even want to do I don't even want to look at the whole tally. I don't want to look at my freaking PayPal right now. I'm scared. Like, I'm actually, like, legitimately scared. Why did you say it? Wow. I'm like, I just want to say, I'm so excited for this new channel, dude. I'm so excited. I have so many ideas. I've written down so many ideas, and I'm like, TBH, I'm like so excited to do car vlogs. I don't know, car vlogs are like all the rave lately, I guess. But like, dude, car vlogs are the best. Like, I can't, listen, I talk to myself in the car all the time. Like, literally, just, like, all the time. I just sit there, and I talk. I don't know if that makes me, like, crazy, but, like, I just talk to myself a lot. Like, maybe I just love myself. That's where the narcissism comes in. But, yeah, so, like, I will literally sit there, and I will just make my ass crack up in the car just by what I say, dude. I wonder. So, yeah, so, like, I'm very excited, like, to do, I'm not gonna, like, vlog, like, a lot, and, like, the vlogs that I'm going to do, they're not gonna be, like, they're gonna be simple, you know, like, if you guys have ever seen Emma Chamberlain or Haley Pham, it's gonna be, like, reminiscent of that, where there's, like, a goal, but it's not, like, I'm not taking you out, like, on my whole day, like, I'm not, like, going out to, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna vlog like Casey Neistat, nah. There's probably gonna be a lot of cooking, a lot of PB&Js, a lot of driving. Probably gonna wind up just driving just because it's like easy to vlog in the car because you can talk without anybody else hearing you. So, you know, I mean, I don't know. I could start driving a car by the end of the school year, so like hopefully that goes well. Dude, do it. PB and Jacob, my baby. Yeah, like, I'm just really excited. I just, like, I'm really glad that like over this last week, like that ambition is still there. That like it didn't like dwindle away or anything. Because that was like one of my concerns was that like, oh, going on the cruise, like I'm gonna lose like that like go 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 go. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. It's just like I just want to be up there, man. Dude, I took my Postmate on a date, bringing my Postmate on a normal day with me. Like the food. What kind of camera do you use? I use a Canon 80D. However, I feel like if I do car vlogs, I'm probably just going to use my iPhone. For the sake of my iPhone. I don't understand how this camera on a tripod with a mic would be able to sit on the dash of a car. I don't think it's possible. I don't. I don't think that that's a viable option to do. So it's probably just not going to happen. So I probably will just use my phone camera on my dashboard. So honestly, high key, the image stabilization on a phone is better than the image stabilization on a DSLR for the most part. Sorry, don't know why. I just forgot how to talk. Oh my gosh, wait, who's Goodnight Burn and Goodnight Nut? If I mail you a chicken nugget, will you eat it? And how much would I have to donate for that? I don't know if I would want to eat any food I get in the mail unless it's like wrapped in like, you know, like a wrapper and isn't open. I don't know if you've ever gone trick-or-treating, but if you have, the first thing your parents always tell you is to never eat open candy because it probably has heroin in it. So like, just don't. No, I won't eat it. Like, yeah, like it'd be like, ooh, fun, but like, nah. But, okay, yeah, it's 10 o'clock, so I need to go to sleep soon. How much would I have to donate for the heroin nugget? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I really, I'm not gonna say I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to do heroin, so I'm gonna say no amount of money would probably get me to do heroin, unless it was, like, enough for me to, like, live the rest of my life very comfortably. I'm not really about doing heroin. So, yeah. Now, if you send me weed, bro, I'm kidding. So, yeah. Please don't send me a chicken nugget in the mail. I'll do it. Give me money for this heroin nugget. How much is it? Cairo, you are a thirsty hoe. Weed gang. What camera are you using right now? So what I'm using for my webcam right now, I have this guy. The wire is like, okay, the wire, I can't show you. This is being recorded on a T5i right now. So that's why, like, this webcam looks really well. So, yeah. So what I use for my webcam is a Canon T5i with a 18 to 55 millimeter lens. So yeah, it works. I think definitely I've hooked up my 80D to it, and the 80D does look better as a webcam, but also, like, this is like my main camera now, so, like, you know, there's that much. So yeah. I see you. You can't see me though. Look at this lens, dude. Look at how big this thing is. This thing's massive. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream now, though. Sorry for the delaying, like 8 minutes, 20, an hour. So if you guys want to say goodnight in the chat, now is the time to do so. I guess I have a lot of things to buy now. If you guys haven't, if you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed to my new channel, here's the link in the chat. Feel free to go subscribe to that. There will be content coming on that channel soon, so I hope you guys are excited. But let's do some goodnights. Good night, Joey, Ashton, Mr. Pogo Stick, Rellan Masters, Della Crawford, Jen, Christoph, seriously, thank you so much for everything tonight. Jacob, Raymond, or not Jacob, Jake, Raymond, Rachel, oh my god, I missed a lot. I Like Movies, Eclipse, Callie, Brenna, Ace Man, Jordan Waggers, Artsy Potatoes, Ninbro, Moot, Rocio, Pixel Paradise, Mystic, Pippin Took, The Wandering Dragon, PK Red, Etrius, I Love Jesus Christ, PK King, Karina, Lawrence, Osuka, Lakin. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss too many. Anna, Charlie, Bresnuke, Shine, Cairo. I think I already said Cairo. Ace. I already said Ace Man. Lucky Luma. Klutz. Sorry, trying to say Dan the best 8, or Dan is the best 8. Thick Sword. Calcray. All right. Jemmy Collector. I think that's everybody. Funham. Did I say Funham? Okay. Anyways, Mason. Good night. Sorry. I said I missed some. It's like if you scroll up and then scroll down, it like doesn't work. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh wait, a couple more. Asim and Blackie Comics. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Again, Christoph, thank you literally for everything. And to everybody else for everything. Again, you guys don't need to donate hundreds of dollars to support me. Your viewership is more than enough. And it's all appreciated very much. But regardless, I hope you guys have a good night. And I will see you guys. I'll be streaming tomorrow. So you have that to look forward to at least. So good night. Bye.